fuck you gonna do, Frank? Huh? What you doing? You gonna shoot me in front of everybody? Huh? Come on.
Smell the gunpowder and you see the blood, you know what that means? Means you're alive. You won. You take the hit so that you don't ever forget. You kill all your dad.
See, no chill, battle league. Everybody make some noise. Next battle on the card. To my left. I'm on the left.
Decypher, the writer to retire weak writers. I came. No, I'm not gonna freestyle. I'm gonna freestyle like.
And to my right, let them know.
Dope, man. NCBL, SDE, man. RP the cheese, man. Let's go.
You know, Marshall was the trivia contest winner. He couldn't be here today. He chose my man Chuck to stand in his place, flip the coin, and co-host this battle. Chuck on the coin toss. Decypher, you on the left, man. Call it in the air.
What's time for Marshall? What's happening? Call in the air. Tails. Don't put up in the bread.
It all counts.
Heads.
That's a head. What's going on?
They say, they say my pen versus yours, there's no comparison. You came to battle. I came here for blood. Tonight, we're gonna compare our sins. When I rap, you hear that? I control the room. When I rap, you hear that? I control the room. You can even hear the wind, and you came here to win. Well, these guns hospitable, and both these babies identical, like a pair of twins. Being on this stage with me is a blessing, and every second, I hope you cherishing. You about to get bodied, nigga, and every day on Facebook, you better share the shit. Back in the day, we was hungry, starving. I wasn't sharing shit. Back in the day, we was hungry, and we wasn't sharing shit. After this battle, you're going to need psychiatric care. Probably a therapist. Shad Nicks versus Decypher. And this supposed to be a classic. Well, the cloth different. We come from a totally different fabric. I get this nigga skunked out. Let's see how good that pin game when you suffering from brain damage. Because this ratchet been dying to meet you, nigga. Like arranged marriage. I told y'all, I don't do personals or angles. Half the time they all lies. I don't give a fuck about your Power Rangers pajamas. And every time you go to McDonald's, you get the Happy Meal with the small fries. I don't give a fuck about your Power Ranger pajamas, and every time you go to McDonald's, you get the Happy Meal with the small fry. I came here for gun bars. Hood niggas love when I talk about how I palm nines. Everybody on that road get robbed. I really get right as I should. We tight in the hood like I accidentally bought the wrong size. Time.
Before I get to barred under death, there's a lot of things we gotta address. You wanted me, and I agreed. Because I gotta beat the best. And to do that, I'm gonna kill everyone that they respect. I bet you came all this way just to call me your son, huh? Talk about how I'm a young buck. You came all this way just to call me your son, huh? Talk about how I'm a young buck. I had that shit too.
2 battles in 1 day.
Young buck. It's not that bad. I just got the shit. Talk about I'm a young buck. That ain't the first time I made him wait.
Go to what you know.
But I just turned 18 8 days ago, so what the fuck's up? The fuck's up?
KO.
Or the predictions true?
Blame society.
Knockout. First look, my nigga.
Get it back, yo. Chill out.
Let him get his shit, bro. Let him get his
Calm down. We ain't gonna do that.
Cypher, get that shit back, Cypher. Don't let him win, yo.
Catch his shit.
Freestyle.
You know what rhymes with how real is, nigga? Unrealistic.
Fucking peeling this shit.
Oh.
I don't know why I like this. I don't know why I forgot my shit. I said
Two bad one.
before I get to bar them to death, a lot of things gotta be addressed. You want to beat, and I agree, because I gotta beat the best. And to do that, I'm gonna kill everyone you respect. I bet you came all this way just to call me your son, huh? Talk about how I'm a young buck, but I just turned 18 a month ago, nigga, so what the fuck's up? Fuck! Hey.
Time.
Now this is no hating. You see that crowd?
Yup.
You see it? They all had patience. And you had them waiting.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to battle at the bando. So now you getting 30.
Yeah.
No debating.
Yes.
You probably think Big K beat Head Ice and JC 30 rock. If I say this 30 pop, you probably think my dad young. What you know about the cops rolling up on you, asking you your name, and you gotta act dumb. Most of these niggas out here acting like they getting money in the streets, but only see stats when tax come. I should have came to the bando and smacked the shit out you, then popped you with Rack's gun. Now y'all Now y'all remember that gym bag line? Y'all remember that gym bag line? Well, he looked like he hate action. Nowadays, we keep straps all around us crazy. Straight jacket. We keep straps all around us crazy.
Straight jacket.
We keep straps all around us crazy. Straight hat.
Straight jacket.
Straight jacket.
He got it. He got it.
I got it.
Come out, boys. Straight jacket. Fuck y'all up.
Both of y'all.
Fuck it. You told Ghost you'll hold his water down with no emotion.
Not what I said.
But you said it with no emotion. Nigga, what dope you smoking? When you battle Ghosts, if you know this, you try to put words together with a verbal potion, but when it's spoken, you got a battle style that's clearly broken. You'll never be a poet. Nigga, I got lines on this stage that still get quoted with a mind more open than the clearest ocean. But you can have that and do that, nigga. That's not what I do, nigga. I rap for niggas out here down on their luck who act like their life is through, nigga. You like wordplay and metaphors? Well, I don't play with words. I got a metaphor, and we used to trap him. I don't play with words. I keep a metaphor. We used to trap in projects that had metal doors. If you came with 60, you get an extra 4. On a bike with no shoes, how we used to pedal raw. Every one of your fucking battles is full of monotony. And you will die if you roll on any block I bang on, nigga. Monopoly. Being safe, you can't bank on that option. These bucks will give me boxes, and I'm the deposit key.
I remember turning heads during my owl days. Hockey is known the penalty off if I expect foul play. I saw what happened out of town. Maybe you had an off day, but you're not even safe when you got a home plate. Your goals aren't the end game, and that's your problem. Any chance to increase my name, getting engraved in columns, I'm taking. And I won't sacrifice my ways, I promise. But this nigga, This nigga, everything that got you to the stage was autumn. Which you ain't catch that? That just shows how far you've fallen. You should just leave while you have the chance. No, or you don't have a chance, because my inventory intense out here. That's a caravan. Is it too early, man? Is it too early to crop him out the picture like fertile land and to spit fire? He blow torches till bridges burn like Birmingham? Peter Pan. That mean I trade steps for what shadowed to come out. Oh. That's why your lines never land, because in Neverland, when you trace your steps, your shadow will come out. See what I'm talking about? I mean, maybe he was great once upon a time. I'm not sure when, because he's always on declines. You lost to Ghost in a rap battle? Man, I should call time. And on the side, fuck Miss Deepwood. She ditched me, then ducked me, right? I'll see you soon, nigga. But first watch me body in a man like you, nigga. I've never watched you catch a body. Yet there's all these stories about you flexing heat, but you only tell half the story. Like Destiny. How can I believe this nigga's really in the field? Gary, you have the same name as a SpongeBob snail, and that's okay. Because that name don't mean that you don't buck the steel, it's just a presentation. How you can take a show to the back for real. Acting ill will only get you peeled. I'm talking skin pulled back and blood gets spilled. Acting ill will only get you peeled. I'm talking skin pulled back and blood gets spilled. That's Carrie at the prom. Gary with the 9, nah, he tried to creep with the heat, he gets sleep. Bingo. Psych, I swung, he thought it was high, I went low, carved across his chest, no Christian logo, paramedics on the scene. Oh, you learned how to duck, bravo, EMT's like, look at me, king! Now you Calico in the Lux battle, I'm sure. Let's go! Now you Calico in the Lux battle, I'm sure UPMC has some open beds, just as much as all of your squad will have open ribs. The knife poking out of your shirt, your ribs is poking in. Don't you dare tell me you haven't wrote a thing, because I'm on this dude. He'd be like, I'm sorry, I choked, I fucked up. Oh yeah, I'm sorry too. Swipe, his flesh opened up. I got my savage on. Swipe, his teeth all exposed. Look like enamel gone. Swipe, the blood will decline like it's a MasterCard. Swipe, the point on his hand. He the avatar. Babylon, Babylon, all that'll get you is a lost temple. You are nothing to me but a vessel. I saw several, look at him. He got on the mad face. We can see this tune fucked when I show up at Shad Nicks with a vast flame, cremate him, then take his weed. That way I smoked his career and used his urn as an ashtray. It's that way. Oh, you a god, huh? You a god? I'm destroying old God's setting. I blaspheme. I'm destroying old God's setting. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm the killer from 7. I'll knock your lights out if there's a button that God's pressing. You can't feel it, but somehow know it's there. Like God's presence. Wait, that was gold, but this is where you learn a hard lesson. To be frank, and since you're kind of new to this, I'm not trying to stretch it. I'm just...
Finish.
I'm not trying to stretch it. I'll just keep it simple, like God's presence. Wait. Y'all thought I choked? Stop! That was hard. Get it? Gold, frankincense, myrrh? Those all are God's presents.
I go to church every Sunday.
You gotta catch your
I go to
cam
church
with
every
your
Sunday.
You look like you are in the church right now.
Gold, frankincense, myrrh, those all are God's presents. Time.
That's what most y'all niggas do. Question my background. Gun, possession of firearm, I really held still, nigga. And don't speak on my name, because I was named after my uncle who was a real hill nigga. Your name's Alistair. That's real rap. Wow. No punchline. I'm not even gonna rap. Your name's Alistair. You battled Ghost and Cash. Now you think you passed us, but Ghost freestyle every fucking round, and that shit was mad butt. So they booked you versus Dope. For what? I don't know. Probably try to make a fast buck, but you still had problems with Cash, like you caught a streak of bad luck. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. These battle rap fans, they all fickle as hell. They talk shit on me when I choke. They love when I talk about how I sat in that cell. What if I told you I fuck with you? And I hopefully wish you the best as... What if I told you I fuck with you? And honestly, I wish you the best as well. I see the talent in you. And don't be discouraged by the fact you look like you got sickle cell. You jumped at that bando decision. without having the wisdom to know how to pick your trails. But I get it. You was trying to prove it, right? But you still moving light. Even the OGs fuck with you. Some now said you doing all right. Put some fucking bass in your voice. Hold your shoulders tight. Put some back in your spine. Have conviction in your lines. Because that's what they usually like. This young nigga had problems with them last 2 rounds. He must not be used to bikes. Well, he must not be used to bikes. And Martian, I wish that nigga was here. Martian, you keep talking like you ready to pull and raise it. Well, it depends. This day, these shots is only meant for grazing. Ever since Doe stepped on the stage, I see the way you've been misbehaving, so I press a dent in an alien with an old Smith. That's how I stop invasions, nigga. It's SDE Doe. Y'all already know the gang. It's SDE Doe. Y'all already know the gang. Should I get him shot in his mouth like Novocaine? Or smack the fuck out this bitch for acting like you ain't know who the man is? Lois Lane? I look deaf in the fucking eyes. So before you try, you better know this lane. Niggas talking about all this money shit, but don't nobody want to get bagged for the cheese like a dope exchange. Real niggas fuck with me. Cause everything I spit, I really mean it. And don't ever fucking question the status of me and no chill, nigga. Cause my name's in the fucking cement.
That's a good point you was taking. We need change. But if I don't address this, I suppose the wrestler will just end up with that authority angle. No star would have ever made it in wrestling if they didn't do something the boss ain't like. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince. Shawn Michaels in the Austin fight. Bret Hart. John Cena, CM Punk, and my boy Deep Riot. They would have conformed to the company swarm of their own morals. They would reside in the same tide as the rest of the fish. Just trying to eat, taking the bait. No chill is my shit. You see where I'm headed with this? I might have defied your authority, but I'm still going for the title like the wrestlers did, because I'm better than this. This chest-type rapper, stuck in quicksand. You can struggle and die faster, or catch a quick hand. Your luck sucker. I will flip for the coins if you got God heading towards a victory over me. Nah, fuck it, don't catch it on cam. I'll grab a cabal weapon and gut check him. The hook in the stomach like Houdini before his last entrance. They don't speak about your presence, so it's only right that I past tense him. I don't want to hear any lines about JH5447, cause to you that was the realest shit. To me, they're just letters and numbers. You get the feel for this? Fuck your life. We all have low points until we're under 6 feet, fucking with insects, and even then there's the fucking pit. We grew up crawling, learning how to swim. We started in a cave, man. You know I'm right off the wall with this, call it quits. See, after this, don't offer shit, cause I'm an office shit and use his physical form as an offering since he want to create false stories. You know, alter shit. The differentiation between your words and your actions be rubbing me the wrong way. For example, you told Parlay you don't know no niggas well enough to show your bullet wounds. I respected it was hard. But then you proceeded to tell stories in your bars about a homie of yours running down the block getting popped and how you saw his blood. Then against Drew, the JH5547 scheme he gave to y'all was exaggerated. He told us to use Google as proof of charge, but I used Google, Bing, Yahoo, MSN, Messenger, and none of it came up at all. I ain't the type of nigga to say you lying in your bars. But if you can't show, I'm not trying to disrespect, but if you can't show niggas your bullet wounds, why the fuck you sharing your emotional scars? Is that too personal, God? Is that too personal, God? Nah. Hold on. Is that too personal, God?
You got that claim, baby.
Nah, I fuck my own shit up.
It did.
Why the fuck you sharing your emotional scars? That's too personal, God. That's too personal, God. Nothing, but all for the battle. He just wants us to feel sorry for him. He does soap opera battles. But no, that's fine, I get it. You just want to express your pain out through an art form to the masses. It's fine, I dig it. So will y'all let me share mine since he already died in the second? I said, life wasn't sweet. It wasn't no goddamn hotel. Death was everywhere. From the woods to my doorbell, old movies. Everything I say on the camera real. We had to wear hope on our chest before the Man of Steel. You said, if I don't make it off battle rap, man, I don't plan to fail. This is it. I can't think of what I'd be without this shit. The lights, the crowd, the strife, the rounds we spit. This shit ain't for the weak at heart. So never tell me I'm weak at heart because I ain't been through what you have. You lucky we haven't been through worse. And I've been through dirt. But that only helps for the growth, nigga. Yeah, I choked in my third round verse cash, and I choked in the first against you. So, nigga, you gotta fall to learn how to climb, and you gotta fall to learn how to climb, and that's what I learned, nigga. You fall every single time, and that's, you fall every single time, and that's what I know, nigga. Facts. you fall every single.
Like I said, we're gonna need it.
Take a drink.
You never learn. I had to at the age of 12. My life got really bad. I ain't gonna go all the way in, but I had an evil past. Lucky to be here on the stage. One day my rage attacked. I blacked out. All I remember, it all went black. The last thing I remember hearing was a vicious snap. I went to a hospital. I woke up in a hospital, strapped, evaluations. I was waiting for results. In fact, I slept in a lobby. Woke up to people on me telling me I can't go back. For weeks, I had nothing to do but interact with people who went through the same shit. There were so many. I won't say all the names because I don't get down like that, but some can never live a life we consider simple, Shad. So imagine being in a place where you had to live with that. Multiple lockdowns. Nah, nobody's wigs got cracked because the minds were broken up as it is. It was sickening, sad. Girl talking on the phone, let me come home so I can see my dad. Now I'm looking out the window like, damn, where my visits at? No one wants a child whose mind is full of mental scraps. The old me is still waiting. That time, I'll never get it back. This real rap, nigga. Something you can never understand. I witnessed it with my eyes that turned me to a man. Be called weak because I'm emotional. That's part of who I am. Letting another man talk to me about struggle, I'll be damned. You had so much potential from the moment you slipped off your porch and decided to spit bars, but somewhere along the road to the venue you missed all of your opportunities and started to forget bars. The chokes weren't your problem, but your losses were like trying to withdraw from quicksand that I mentioned. You didn't get far. Later on, I learned to respect your work and your flaws. But I earned this spot, nigga, and to get here I clawed. Just for them to tell me there ain't no way I could 30 a God. Well, that's a fact. I didn't. Just for them to tell me there was no way I could 30 a God. But when I look at you, I notice how you broken and flawed. I ain't 30 no God. You're 30 but shot.
Talk to that nigga.
Shad Nicks. That was No Chill Battle League Kill Zone. I appreciate everybody.
All us, NCBL, get your bars up.